Everybody knows Boss snowplows and the way that we revolutionized the snow and ice industry with plows and equipment for the front of the truck. Last year, we changed the game. We released the Drag Pro. Customers and contractors fully understood the benefits of having a plow on the back of the truck because of all the ways that it makes it more efficient for certain things like driveways, loading docks, anywhere you have to pull that snow away efficiently and effectively. Well, this year, we are definitely stepping things up. We're taking that concept of the Drag Pro and we're actually making it better. The Drag Pro Z is that next step, that next progression in the back dragging industry. So we'll go over the features and benefits of the Drag Pro Z. And by the time we're done with this, you will fully understand why Boss is the leader in the snow and ice industry. So as we talk about the features and benefits of the Drag Pro Z, there is no doubt we have to focus on the way that this new plow is attached to your 3/4 and 1 ton truck. To do this attachment, you don't need any additional mounting system other than a 5th wheel attachment, which a lot of you guys have for your other pieces of equipment or trailers that you pull. This system, as you see, ties into the 5th wheel, but it also ties into the receiver hitch. So you are getting a very stable, very dependable mounting system for your 3/4 1 ton truck. So the Drag Pro Z this season is going to come in one size. It's going to be an 8/16, we call it. What that essentially means is you have your 8-foot main section and you have your 4-foot wings on each side, giving you that 16-foot length. But really the biggest feature benefit of the Drag Pro Z is the way that this wing doesn't just go straight, it rotates that full 180 degrees, which makes this blade much more adaptable for different situations because you can contain snow going forward. You put the wings back, now you can push back with this blade. Now another thing I want to point out is the fact that we have the linkage in the hydraulic system on the inside of the blade. Now why that's so critical is as you're backing this blade up to a garage door or a loading dock, you can now get much closer to that area because the hydraulic cylinders are on the inside. So we keep that there so that you actually gain more ground while you're plowing and back dragging. Now another key feature is the fact that this system has a linkage which allows it to rotate that 180 degrees. What we don't have in this model is the shear pin. Now the shear pin was a great feature. It allows to protect the blade. But with this system, all of that is disregarded because we have a hydraulic relieving system in the unit. What that allows is this blade to relieve going forward as well as when you go back, saving the structure of your plow. So this is the inside cylinder that we're talking about that activates and moves the wing itself. Again, it's on the inside of the blade. All of the pivots and the key locations are on the inside as well. So let's discuss some of the features of the wings on the Drag Pro Z. Now this wing itself has the Boss Smart Shield system, as does the rest of the blade. So you have our zinc primer, you have our Smart Shield system, which is the best paint system in the industry. But let's look at the bottom of this blade. Now what we've got here is a UHMW cutting edge. Now the benefits of that material is the scraping ability and the longevity. So you're gonna get a fantastic scrape on whatever surface you're on. But remember, it's not steel. So if you are plowing on a surface that is sensitive, stamped concrete for instance, this is not going to be chipping up that surface. Now, because you're going to be trimming or edging with this blade as you're doing your properties, we've also included a curb guard. So actually, as you're getting close, you're hitting the edge of this UHMW edge, not the steel edge itself. So you don't get the wear, the corrosion, or the rusting that could happen if you were hitting the steel edge. Now, something that Boss is known for is our quick hitch attachment systems, which we've revolutionized. But we're using a lot of the same technology here in the attachment system for the Drag Pro Z. So you have the quick on-off levers, but you also have the benefit of an electrical switch that actually electrically raises or lowers the plow, making it much easier for a single operator to load and unload the plow from the vehicle. So when designing the features and benefits of the Drag Pro Z, we thought about not only the operator, but also the technician, the people that actually have to service and maintain the equipment from time to time. So when we're talking about the operator, one of the benefits that we really think stands out are the standard dual LED lights at the rear of the plow. As you're back dragging, as you're going back up to a garage door, it's easy to illuminate the area, making it much safer for the operator. LED lights also give you the benefit of longevity and low energy consumption. Now as a technician, when you're trying to maintain and service this piece of equipment, we've made it very simple and easy to use our accessible door panel that gives you instant access to the hydraulics. By simply undoing the rubber bands on each side, you flip the lid and you've got instant access to the hydraulics and all the electrical components of the system. So as you're in the field, if you've got to do minor maintenance, you've got easy access to this And your mechanic guys are going to really appreciate the fact that they can get to it easily and without a lot of tools. Tell you what, if you're working on them or if you're using this product, you're absolutely going to see the benefits. The Drag Pro Z is that next step, that next progression in the back dragging industry. This plow is going to absolutely change the way you look at back dragging.